pop a parlay here with your week 6 matchup predictions. Starting us off with Flacco's underdogs and Smelly Coot 1-4. We got Caleb Williams and Jordan Love. We're going to go with Jordan Love here. We got Christian McCaffrey and Genty. We're going to go with McCaffrey. We got Kenneth Walker and Chuba Hubbard. We're going to go with Kenneth. We got Marvin Harrison and Jamar Chase. I'm going to go with Chase here. We got Quentin Johnston and Chris Olave. I'm going to go with Johnston. We got Dalton Kincaid and Dallas Goedert. I'm going to go with Dallas Goedert here, actually. We're going to go with Matthew Golden. No, we're going to go with Jalen Warren over Matthew Golden. Then we'll go with Ramondre. Bourne actually might get a good opportunity here to do a lot more of the same what he did last week. I'll lean towards Ramondre because he could have 4 fumbles and they'll give him 4 goal line carries afterwards. With that being said, though, I am tending to disagree with these projections here. I think that Flacco's underdogs he's got the juice here. I think CMC is going to get it going. Marvin Harrison's playing good ball recently. Quentin Johnston's keeping it up. He's got a good baseline. Kendrick Bourne getting the boost in that flex spot. That might just work out for him. I don't know. With Smelly Coot 1-4 here, Jordan Love could go parabolic. That could get the job done. Genty has been playing better ball. Chuba's still questionable there. Jamar Chase, does he get it done with Flacco? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Just too many question marks on this side of the aisle. I'm going to go with Flacco's underdogs getting a dub. I think I'm going to give them the victory point as well. I'll go with dogs and the victory point. Then we got Nabers and Paris and Kittle versus Indy's Cheeks. We got Daniel Jones and Jaden Daniels. Going to go with Daniels. We got David Montgomery and Bijan Robinson. Going to go with Robinson. We got Michael Carter and Alvin Kamara. I'm going to go with Michael Carter here. We got Brian Thomas and Jackson Smith-Njigba. I'm going to go with Smith-Njigba. We got Alec Ayo Manor and Jacoby Myers. Going to go with Myers. We got Hunter Henry and Darren Waller. I'm going to go with Waller. He's been a beast lately. We got Jameson Williams and Khalil Shakir. I'm going to go with JMO, even though pretty scrubby flex spots here. And then we got Luther Burden and Darnell Mooney. I'm going to go with Darnell Mooney. And we got Luther Burden here putting up a solid stat line of a couple negative receiving yard games. Guy's a bum. He's a bench warmer, and he's in the starting lineup. We're taking a look at this team. Injuries up. That's the name of the game. But I'm going to go with Indy's Cheeks. I think they're going to get it done. I'm also thinking that they're going to get a victory point. Jaden Daniels, big game against Chicago. It's a big week. All right, we got Sugar and Tea and Molly's Muffins. We have got Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield. I'm going to go with Allen, even though Baker could definitely outscore Allen this week. We got Saquon Barkley and James Cook. I'm going to go with Saquon against his old team. We got J.K. Dobbins and Rashad White. I'm going to go with Rashad White. We got A.J. Brown and Rome Odunze. Leaning towards Rome. A.J., I mean, this is a good matchup here, but I'm probably I'm going to go with A.J. Brown. And we got George Pickens and Garrett Wilson. I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson here. We got David Njoku and Kyle Pitts. I'm going to go with Njoku. We got DeAndre Swift and Bucky Irving. Questionable. Not going to play, obviously. I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift against the injured Bucky Irving. And then we got Debo Samuel and Zay Flowers. I'm leaning towards Zay Flowers here. That's probably inaccurate, though. I'm probably going to take Debo. Let's see who he plugs in at this flex spot. Ricky Pearsall is probably not going to play. Travis Hunter is a defensive back. Kenneth Gainwell, Will Shipley. Yeah, this is just fucking gross. He's going to have to play Travis Hunter, the defensive back, over Bucky Irving here, and that lineup sucks. Even then, though, he's only projected, 10 less points. It's a good matchup. Some might say the matchup of the week. We got an 8-2 Molly's Muffs versus the 7-3 Sugar and Tea, but I think Molly's Muffs just keeps it going. I think they keep it going. I'm going to give them the victory point as well. Sugar and Tea, I'm going to give them a victory point as well. All right, we've got the Implication and Team Mecozzi, Patrick Mahomes and Justin Fields. Mahomes has been doing a lot going up against Detroit, tough defense. Fields going up against Denver. This feels like one of those games where Justin Fields might just go out there and get you -2. That 4.98, that Buffalo stat line, that's probably what's going to happen this week. We got Derrick Henry and Travis Etienne. I'm going to go with Henry. We got Quishon Judkins and Javonte Williams. I'm going to go with Williams. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown and DJ Moore. I'm going to go with Amon-Ra. We got Devontae Adams and Keenan Allen. I'm going to go with Devontae. We got Travis Kelce and Mason Taylor. I'm going to go with Kelsey. We got Chase Brown and Michael Pittman. I am going to go with Michael Pittman. We got Devonta Smith and DK Metcalf. I'm going to go with DK Metcalf. And with that one, it's an easy Team Mecozzi dub. Steamrolling the Implication here. Getting a victory point as well. We got God Did in Zero Championship Strategy. We got Dak Prescott and Justin Herbert. I'm going to go with Dak. We've got Jonathan Taylor and Devon Achane. Jonathan Taylor newly cracking the starting lineup. I am going to go with Jonathan Taylor on this one, the ex-bench warmer Jonathan Taylor. And then we got Bill Krosky Merritt going up against Breece Hall, and I'm going to go with Krosky Merritt here. We got Emeka Egbuka and Drake London. I am going to go with Egbuka. And then we got Cortland Sutton and Terry McLaurin. I'm going to go with Sutton. We got Tyler Warren and Sam Laporta. I'm going to go with Warren here. We got CeeDee Lamb and Rico Dowdle. I'm not thinking CeeDee plays this week. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna go with Rico Dowdle. We got Xavier Worthy and Cam Scattaboo. I'm gonna go with Scattaboo, and he's gonna have to plug in somebody for that ailing. Oh, he's gonna have to plug in Tucker Kraft. Look at that. He's gonna have to go with the double tight. Maybe Tony Pollard. Maybe, I don't know. He's got too many decisions to make here, but this one's an easy one. It's an easy decision to beat zero championship strategy. God did getting the victory point and a dub. And then we got Detrimentally Horny and Sim for Sarah. We have got Jared Goff going up against Jalen Hurts. I'm going to go with Hurts. Goff does play well against Kansas City. Can't deny it, but I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts here. We got Jahmyr Gibbs and Kyron Williams. I'm going to go with Gibby Boy. We got Josh Jacobs and Kamani Vidal. Apparently not a backup running back anymore. Cracks the starting lineup. I'm going to go with Josh Jacobs. Puka Nacua and Calvin Ridley. I'm going to go with Puka. We got Ted McMillan and Stephon Diggs. I'm going to go with Ted against Dallas. We got Jake Ferguson and Trey McBride. I'm going to go with Fergie Boy here. We got Ladd McConkey and Juwan Jennings. I'm going to go with Ladd. We got Romeo Dobbs and Jalen Waddle. I'm going to go with Waddle. Juwan Jennings, is he going to play? Maybe limited in return to practice. He's ankle, rib, who knows? If Juwan doesn't go, he's going to have to play Bashal Tutin. Maybe he plays Isaiah Bond. Maybe he plays Downs. Big question marks. With that being said, I think the top of this lineup, very strong. The rest of this lineup, though, you're going up against... it's going to be a dogfight. This might be the matchup of the week. Kamani Vidal, big question mark here for Detrimentally Horny. I don't know. I like to think that Detrimentally Horny can get something done here, but I think it's just you caught us on a bad week. We don't have the lineup that we'd like. I'm going to go with Simper Sarah on this one with a victory point as well. So I'm going to recap that. We got Flacco's UnderDawgs with a victory point over Smelly Coot 1-4. We got Indeed Cheeks with a victory point over Nabers and Paris and Kittle. We got Molly's Muffins and Sugar and Tea. I'm going to go with Molly's Muffins here, getting a victory point. I'm also giving Sugar and Tea a victory point. We got Team Mecozzi in the implication. I'm going to go with Team Mecozzi on the victory point. We got God Did and Zero Championship Strategy. Going to give God Did the victory point here. And then we got Sim for Sarah and Detrimentally Horny. Going to give Sim for Sarah the win and the victory point. Actually can't have two victory points in this one here. Just noticed. I'm going to just deduct the one from Sugar and Tea. Sorry, bud. All right, guys, that's your Week 6 matchup predictions. Now, here we go. We're going to get into the sports book. We're going to take a look. Do it a little bit different this time. We're going to put this bet together live. Just right off the top of the dome. You'll see exactly where my head's at, what the thought process is here. Let's take a look. We're gonna go right into the rushing props. I think it's pretty safe to say Saquon Barkley's going to have himself a game. I just think, going up against the X team makes sense. 100 yards. He probably gets 150. I mean, truly. 150 plus 750. That's very tempting, but we'll keep this one tame. We're going to give it the old 100 yards rushing. That's about it. I'm not going to look at anything else on that line. We're going to go at the receiving props here. We got a bum like Wan'Dale Robinson. Everything in my heart is telling me to avoid that. And everything in my bones is saying Dallas Goedert's going to catch a lot of balls tonight. So I'm going to go with Dallas Goedert, alt receiving. I think 40 yards is doable, but he might just be a touchdown kind of guy. So let's play it safe. We're going to give him 25 receiving yards. I think that's a fucking lock. Then we look at the passing props. All of it looks really poor. These guys are apparently only going to run maybe throw for 200 yards, maybe, probably not even. It's disgusting. Looking at the TD scores here, we got Saquon, Jalen. I think Saquon with a touchdown just makes sense. X team, they're going to get him in the end zone, obviously. If you were to look at Dallas Goedert plus 280, oh my gosh, that's so easy. Let's see. I got to get back into what are we thinking? I mean, what are we thinking? Tyrone Tracy's back. That guy's a bum. We got to get somebody on the receiving end here. 4 legs will do it. 4 legs will get it done. Jahan Dotson. God, that's tempting. Needs to catch a ball. Needs to catch a ball at 9.5 years. Oh, I'm thinking that this bet is perfect. And as soon as I add this 4th leg, we kill it. Whatever I add here, be advised, just don't do it. Just don't add the 4th leg. Make yourself some money. Plus 384. Take it to the bank. Don't do what I'm about to do here. And, I mean, how do you not? I mean, he literally needs to catch a ball. Can this guy catch a ball? Oh, my God. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking do it. It's gonna be Jahan Dotson catching a 10-yard pass. All right. We're going to boost it, obviously. Got to boost it. We're going to add that reward right there. That's solid. $24.50. You're welcome for the 50 cents, FanDuel. You fucking pricks. All right. $267. That's an easy dub. We just need Jahan Dotson to catch a fucking ball. All right, and then the TD scorer prop, I think this one's plain and simple. Nobody's really expecting it, but it's probably going to be our boy, Daniel Bellinger. I mean, Theo Johnson was getting all that work, and now everybody's looking at Theo Johnson like, oh, shit, this guy's going to get it done. Can't forget about little Jordan Humphrey down here. John Mechie, Tank Bigsby's on this fucking team. All right. I didn't realize Tank got over here. I mean, Bellinger, right? That's the fucking touchdown jackpot. Daniel Bellinger. It's gotta fucking be. It's gotta be. Daniel Bellinger, lock it in. 5 to win 45. There you go, boys. All right. And then we got the no sweat bet. No sweat bet. If you're still with me, rocking the no sweat bet, it's obviously we're going to throw Dallas Goedert in there on the anytime TD. That's an easy addition to start it off. Plus 280. That's easily done. We're going to look at Saquon Barkley rushing again. I mean, why stop at 100? Why stop at 100? 125 plus 320. What does that get us to? Plus 1,300. And we only got 2 legs on this bad boy. Only got 2 legs on this bad boy. And now we're taking a look. I mean, Jackson Dart's going to get out there, rush the ball maybe. Jesus, does this guy run that much? Okay. We're going to... No Jackson Dart. Cam Scatterboo taking a look. I really just want to avoid the rushing here because, God, A.J. Dillon's on one of these teams? That guy's a fucking bum. Let's take a look. Do we think Devontae Smith gets the job done tonight? I mean... The answer in all likelihood is no. God, Theo Johnson is like the number 1 wide receiver in fucking New York. Wan'Dale Robinson. Jeez. I really don't think I should be overthinking this. Dallas Goedert with a score, obviously. And then Saquon, two scores. We're at plus 5,000. That's plus 5,000. And this is very doable. No sweat. No sweat. Let's no sweat it up. No sweat. What does the no sweat go up to? Anybody read the terms and conditions on this? 10 to win 518? I mean, who says this doesn't hit? We got a big Saquon day, obviously. Dallas Goedert sneaks in there for a score. They win 42 to nothing. And there's room for more scores there. We should probably put them to 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns for Saquon Barkley? Plus 2,200? All right. I'm gonna leave it at this. 10 to win 518. You guys know how it is. This is easy dub territory. Easy dub. We're gonna recap the bets here. I know this was oh my God, something went wrong. Oh my God, there was an error during bet placement. Oh my God. What? Yeah, there was a fucking error. Lock this in. FanDuel is shaking in their boots about me placing that last bet there. All right, Daniel Bellinger, anytime TD scorer. He's our touchdown jackpot entry at plus 900, 5 to win 49. And then we've got Saquon at 100, Dallas Goedert at 25, Saquon anytime TD, and Jahan Dotson over 9.5. Pure Eagles. Not even touching the Giants on this one. And then we have got our no sweat token, Dallas Goedert, anytime TD. Saquon Barkley, 125 rushing yards, and then Saquon Barkley to score 2 times. All right, gentlemen, that is it. Good luck.